It's go.
Then anymore.
Oh shit.
I'm saying.
He just chilling too. He like, all right,
Look
this
at
is
him.
it.
Look at him. Look at him.
He don't even know what's going on.
He
Hollow,
don't even know
Hollow,
what's
you in the
going
building?
Oh,
on.
you know what's going on now.
What
Turn your
up,
Yeah.
phone.
boy?
Turn your phone, Hollow.
Your
Oh,
phone on mute, Hollow.
muted.
There you
Yo,
go, my guy.
Yo,
Yo,
what's good
what's
with you,
new
bro?
be?
what
Yo,
up,
what's
boy?
good,
What up, Hollow?
What's popping with you?
You know, loving life, man. Getting ready. July 26th, an early celebration.
Mm.
I hear that. That's just you and Chef Trez. That's a dope ass matchup, bro.
I
We're
got a
going for
quick
battle of
question
the
though.
year. He already said it. We're going for battle of the year.
Quick question. Why is
Yeah.
this gonna be your last battle in New York though?
I battled in New York since Charlie Clip, so the chance of me battling New York again in the next couple years is probably, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm gonna battle again in NY. So it's
Right.
been Charlie Clips was 2016. It's been 8 years.
Damn for real.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So to be
Oh,
back in
That was
Jesus
known. Very
Christ.
known.
Damn, that shit 8 years. You ain't battle in New York. That's crazy.
Yeah, we made some history and known though. Clips, the good, surf.
That's the facts.
So I got some classic knowns. So I made history out there in NY. So it's legendary already. You feel me? So
All
it's
right.
gonna
So
add to it.
Brooklyn, you there? Brooklyn, July 26th. You back in New York?
Right, I just came from New York. I was just out there. LG, shout out LG. You already should know.
Right, right. That's what's up.
LG. I got peoples at LG. That's what's up.
Righteous,
Shout out to
righteous,
my nigga Big Man Global. He from LG. That's my nigga.
righteous, righteous,
Shout
righteous.
Big Man Global. Me and that nigga used to play ball
Lafayette.
together back in the back. That's my nigga.
Yeah, me and
Word.
Swave low key Brooklyn Knights. Me and
On the
Swave low
low,
key Brooklyn
right?
Knights.
On the low, B. I ain't gonna hold you.
On the
That's a
low
fact.
though.
Shout out to Poison Pen, B. That's what he be saying about me on it. And rest in peace, Sean Price. He used to
Word,
say,
rest in
trying to
peace,
say you
Sean.
from Math Hoffa. Always trying to say I'm from Brooklyn. Nigga, I know where I'm from.
Nah, you're a Brooklyn Knight low key.
Low key. I'm from Harlem,
I
though,
am
but
too.
That's my blessing.
Brooklyn just know the real, that's all.
I got
Right, righteous.
you better.
What up, though, Hollow B? What's up, man? What's been
I'm
on,
locked.
B?
I'm locked in, man. Just got off the flight, so I'm a little jet lagged, but I'm locked in.
Oh, where you
I
coming
was
from?
I'm in LA now. I was coming from Houston.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you back in Houston?
Yeah, I was in Houston just seeing the fam, my sister and the kids, my niece and nephew,
Okay.
regular, degular. I got my dad out there, my sister's out there, so
That's
I
what's
always
up.
be in
Blessings
Houston.
and shout out to your family, my boy. That's what's
Right.
up.
Of course.
Yeah, I
Nah,
know you
yeah,
got a lot
yeah.
of history in Houston, you know what I mean?
That's why it's ugly every time I go out there. It's a movie every time I go out there. Just made a movie out there with me and Jazz. So every time I go out there, it's love.
Yeah, you and Jazz battle was fire, B, by the way. Dope.
I was in the building for that, man. I was definitely
I
fun.
remember in that WRC shit, you was on the Houston team, wasn't you?
Yeah, that was that. Damn, that's
Yeah.
throwback. That's when I
That was
Throwback.
first
great.
did YouTube. Damn,
That's crazy.
I don't even watch them shits, but yeah, that was
The
the
reason why I
first. That
brought
was
it up, because I was just watching that shit the other day. I ain't gonna hold you. It just kind of came up on my YouTube feed, so I just started clicking them,
no. I
and then it
watch
just
other
started
people's
playing a
shit. I
whole
won't
bunch of
watch.
them
I
shit.
watch the Source and Elmac. Of course, you gonna watch those. I watched Marvin Quest. That I beat your ass shit. I found that out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, that's how this shit popped up on me. Out of
Out
nowhere, I
of
was like, I just clicked
nowhere.
it, and then they all started playing back to back. So I was like, damn, that shit was taking me down memory lane.
No facts,
Mm.
facts. And we
You know what I
both
mean?
locked in
That's
on the 26th. So I didn't even know was on there. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that too. Battling J Murder. So,
yeah.
so I feel like it's just a fire card. I just try to put together some hip hop shit. 38 special. Gonna do a performance in the middle of the event. You know what I mean? We got some more hip hop type motherfuckers that's in the building. You know what I mean? I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people's gonna pull up for this one. So I'm just
Mm.
excited to see the feeling.
This one of the heaviest cards of the year. You and Chiller probably got two of the heaviest cards of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And we working on that card.
Nah, that's a whole fact for sacks. Like niggas is out here working, putting these cards together to make
Right,
battle rap fans happy for real.
Yeah,
right.
we
It's
want
a
we want
And
void.
that
y'all, and y'all doing it.
No, because it's
Y'all
a
doing
void.
it.
It's a
hey,
void, and y'all filling that void. So that's amazing. We all filling that void. You feel me?
Mama
Mm-hmm.
Ward says she appreciates you getting in the cage with her son.
Oh yeah, that's a class. That's a low key. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like me and War Battle slept on. That's a low key
Nah, that battle
classic to
fire.
me.
I
That
watched
battle,
Yeah.
the one in the that shit
I watched
super
that shit
fire.
3 times. Yeah, that's a fire
Shout
battle.
out Black Ice. Shout out
Yeah,
Black
on
Ice.
Black
Shout out
Ice.
Mama Ward.
Yeah, they did good camera work and stuff. But
I
how do you
like
feel?
that cage shit that they do.
Yeah, I do too.
That's
I
dope.
loved it. You
That's
ain't
the
did the
UFC
cage, huh,
cage.
Sway?
I ain't never did the
That's
cage.
the UFC
I
cage.
love that
Yeah.
energy. That energy was righteous. That energy
Yeah,
was righteous.
And
Yeah, it was
just
yeah.
you
different.
and just
I
you and
gotta
your
holler
opponent.
at them see what's up, B. The cage look fun. I like that type of shit. That shit look
Yeah,
like
nah, it was
Warriors
different. That's
Gladiator
all I'm gonna
type
say.
shit.
It worked well for me. I don't know about everybody, but it was different. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Yeah, I don't know, but Swave in the fucking cage though, man. He was gonna start doing karate, man.
I fuck
Arm
around and
bar,
might
nigga.
Nigga
get a
martial
different
arts,
kind of
chill
Crazy
out.
energy in
rap,
that
nigga.
motherfucker.
Like,
That
nigga.
nigga, the bars, he gonna
I
turn the
forgot he
bars
do
to
that shit.
bars. He gonna
Swave
turn the
just
bars
slap
to
the fuck out
bars.
of somebody. Like, damn, fuck. Like, you in the cage. Like, but yeah,
He gonna
man.
turn the
As far as an opponent, like, how do you feel like Chef Trez is like as far as like like opponent? Like,
This Kobe and MJ to me. This young me, old me. This how you want to put it? Steph Curry, Bird. However you want. This is two different generations that do the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
That's why I feel like it's such
wow.
a dope ass matchup.
right,
Cause I
right.
feel like y'all kind of, yeah,
He
kind of
said,
like what
yeah.
I just said. Y'all kind. I think he got his style from watching you a little bit.
No, he gave the flowers up, and I don't even want to put it like that unless he say that. But he definitely gave flowers like, "Yo, you was one of my favorites." Da 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 da.
Nah,
So
He
when
say
I'm saying
you was
I ain't
his
trying to take nothing
favorite,
from him. When I'm
like not
saying
one
that,
of his favorite.
if somebody said, if somebody was to come to me and say, "Yo, Chef Trez remind me of Hollow a little bit," I can see
right,
that.
right. Ain't no big deal. Right.
Yeah, like I can hear where they would get that from. Like, oh, I see why you say that.
You know, we've been trying to conjure this one for a minute, and Scoop finally locked it in, so it's beautiful. Funny part is, I didn't gonna say, it, I didn't gonna say, it.
Nah,
But
say it, say it.
because it was like I changed my number, and Bees and them was hitting me for this, trying to get it on known. But I had a whole new number. He was hitting me for like a week, and Scoop came in at the perfect time, and Bees hit me like 3 days later.
Wow.
So it's like
Yeah.
this was
So
meant to
this
be on here. You feel me? It was meant to be.
meant to be.
The
Yeah,
energy
because
is
Bees
just
ain't
like
never DM'd me. That nigga DM'd me, but I ain't see the shit till like a week later. I was off my grid shit. I be, you know what I'm saying? I don't be on the phone sometimes, like on my
Right.
Instagram and all that shit. I be trying to stay off the IGs and shit.
and we
Yeah,
linked up a little
sometimes you got to, man. That shit
bit. I just think
overload.
the whole
You and
feeling.
Chef Trez 4 rounds.
That's
Oh,
what I said. I said let's talk about it the day of.
Mm.
okay.
I said let's talk about it the day of because I don't want me thinking no shit, him thinking no shit. But I'm down for that. That's fun for me. I'm
Yeah.
I'm all for doing the fourth round. If the end, I want the damn near be like grind time. Like if we in the moment and they like keep going, like you want to go again? Let's go again. Like I want to do it
Yeah,
like that. You know what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying?
bring that type of energy back though with this run. That's my whole reason for doing this is to bring some sort of energy back to the culture
Right.
where motherfuckers want to win again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, fuck,
Right.
fuck, like trying to have some good bars. Like people want to come to the battle and actually win.
Winning.
You know what I mean?
Winning.
I'm hoping that we bring that type of energy around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause it's, niggas got too comfortable choking, too comfortable ending it short. You know, I've even ended rounds short where I've never done that before and shit like that. Like niggas gotta stay focused, gotta get on their own head, take accountability. Cause we the artist is the one that's keeping the shit going. No matter how many leagues it is, sponsors, fire hosts, it's always gonna be the artist that's coming up with the material to keep the shit going the most.
Nah,
So
for
we
real.
gotta keep pushing.
And I think that's important for the next generation of these people that's coming up, like to see how people is supposed to do it. Like you feel me? So like
Right.
when the next motherfucker come up, it's like, yo, you can't be doing shit like that. Why? Because of how people was carrying it before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
Right.
I
so I'm
ain't
just
stopping
hoping that
short. No more. No more. Fuck
that type
that.
of energy because battle rap isn't too important to hip hop to me. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? To fall to the wayside is some dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like this shit is fire. We all grew up on this shit. If you want this, you know what I mean, if you're watching this right now, I'm sure you just grew up watching a lot of
It's
this
in our
shit.
hands. It's in our hands.
That's a
As the
fact.
fans,
That's a
like
fact.
you know what I'm saying? Anybody could inspire something to make a new league or a new idea from Sway, Scoop, me, T Top. Like we all got a heavy hand in this, you know what I'm saying? So let's not,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like even the shit you did with A Ward was crazy, pushing the envelope with that third. Like we got to keep pushing the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Nah,
what I'm
you
saying?
Yeah.
right. That's very
I think that's
Now
what
that's
we.
definitely a whole facts plus facts.
I think that's what battle rap need to be at right now. You know what I mean? I think battle rap is at the point where we pretty much said every kind of bar scheme. You know what I mean?
Right,
Now it's just like it's about the substance to me. You know what I
right.
mean? Like
And
niggas
no,
still
I
want to
ain't
hit
gonna
the
hold,
punches.
and I ain't gonna cut you on me to cut your wisdom, but that brings me back to this question. Like we always talk about how Rex is one of the ones that survived all of these eras of battle rap and things of that nature. You're definitely one of those as well. Like
That's a fact.
how do you feel about that? Like you definitely survived all these eras of battle rap between Fight Club, Grind Time to now. Like how do you feel about it?
106.
six.
Yeah, right.
Nah,
106 in Park. Like how you
right.
feel about that?
Not it's not an easy feat, and I look at it like Fab and like Hove, like they was able to do that in hip hop, like
Mm-hmm.
survive every era and still be relevant and loopy enough to get on the shit with the younger kids. So I just don't focus on it too much because that's what keeps me in my bag. But I definitely have had moments where I'm like, damn man, I definitely got to thank the blessings and the stars for aligning.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Like I always give y'all props. You Rex, like just for seeing battle rap evolve through all those years and still being
Right,
relevant and staying a part of it, still being active in it. You know
right.
what I mean?
Nah,
That,
longevity, man.
that's a
Longevity is
yeah,
important.
that's amazing alone. You know what I
Great
mean?
segue question, real quick, then for that for you, Hollow. Moon Girl want to know. She said, what would be your end game match? The battle that you would say, I've done it all. There's no one else left.
Oh, I already did it.
That was Lux, right?
Yeah, that was luck. So
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like
That not for nothing. That's one of my favorite battles.
no, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was my end game battle. It was different because my end game happened early in my career. I
Right.
was able to get Lux, early in my career, and then battle Joe and stuff like that. And battle rap kind of took off commercially a little bit at
That
that
was your
point.
prime. That was your prime.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
you
I mean that was battle rap's prime as far as
yeah,
commercially.
that's a fact. You even got
So
some what do you then you get some with Adult Swim at one point you did, right?
yeah, I worked with Adult Swim, TBS. I did season 14 of Wild and Out. I wrote on there.
Mm.
Yeah, see? This is
Yes.
what I'm saying, man. My
And
man
mind
Hollow
you,
Hollow
my
been
nigga said
around,
he
bro.
wrote on there.
That's a
Listen, he
fact.
said he wrote on there. So,
Yeah, I wasn't on the show.
Yeah,
right,
he's
he
a
wrote
writer.
on there.
He was a writer.
He wrote on there.
Was it
Yeah.
a
So
writer for like the raps or was it like for jokes? Like how
no,
was?
it was for Wild Styles. It was mainly for Nick. You know what I'm
Got you, got
saying?
you, got you,
Yeah,
got you.
it was mainly for Nick. But that was the dope part about experiencing that is the comedians were helping us with the jokes and we was helping them with the
Yeah, with the
rhymes.
raps, yeah.
Dope.
Because
Yeah,
that's
what
where it looked like
That's
Khan got his
fire.
look from too. Because he was
I'm not
against.
gonna hold you. I think Wildin' Out like one of my favorite shows to watch.
I
Like
used to love watching
just
that.
the past time. I
Yeah.
love watching that shit. That shit is
Yeah, me
funny.
too.
It be entertaining and shit. You know what I mean? It kind of remind me like of a faster pace moving. Like bear with me, but it kind of remind me like of a faster pace of Living Color a little bit. Like
I
and Living
felt you was
Color
going
had
there. I felt you was going there.
because of the skits, but they do
Right.
all the skits on stage,
Right,
and Living
right,
Color will
right.
break out into whole performances, house skits, and they'll have the apartment. Like
You
they
know
ain't
what
doing
used to
all
be
that on
like
Wild
that?
and
I
Out.
thought was dope too is Lyricist Lounge. I used to love
Facts.
Lyricist
I
Lounge.
used to love that
Lyricist
show.
Lounge that's the fucking pinnacle of that's
Yeah,
the
and son, and
Right,
I used
right,
to know,
yeah.
I used to watch that
come
show and know
on. Like,
everybody on the motherfucking screen. Like, oh, that's my nigga Wordsworth. Oh, look at Master Fool. Oh, look
Words
at my,
work.
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
yeah,
I,
those is
I,
Crazy.
our those is
I,
our friends.
I went
Like
to
those
high
is
school
our
with them
friends,
niggas,
B
be like for
word.
real. Punch and Words I went to school with. Power I went to school with. Like
That's
I went to
crazy.
school with these niggas, bro.
That show was ahead of its time.
And
It sure
they
was.
battled
It
too
sure
or
was.
not?
Definitely was.
Back in the days, yeah, we used to do
Yeah.
the bragging rights battle, the scribble jams. We had
Right.
this shit called Hook.com that Poison Pen used to host.
Mm.
Hook.com. This was like the first
It's
online. They had
history. This
it was
history
all
right here.
this word to fact. Mortal Technique, Wordsworth. There was a dude named Mini Styles back in the days. Yo, these niggas, yeah, nigga, my man Diabolic, nigga, my
Word
man
die
Breeze
Bob.
Ever Flowing.
Right, right.
We was out there going crazy back then, bro. This is a fact. Poison Pen used to hold Poison Pen used to battle. Like for real. Like these are the days. My man Pac FM, my man Manifest.
That's
Like
block to block, piece to
yeah,
piece.
yeah, niggas used to get crazy back then. You know what I mean? Even my man Mecca.
Oh, Mecca used to battle?
Mecca used to battle.
What?
Mecca.
Mecca? Yo, a lot of people don't
Hold on.
understand.
Mecca
Right.
Mecca's
won.
nice.
Back in the day, they did a Detroit versus New York. Mecca won. He won. He won the whole thing.
And where they did it at?
In New York.
In New York?
And Diabolic was the host. Quest
Listen,
McCody and Diabolic was the host. Mo Dirty was in the battle. Mo Dirty battled Pac FM. Yeah, the boy Swan was in the battle. Remember
That's what I was
Swan?
going to ask. This
Swan
one
was
was
Swan was in the
fire.
battle.
The nigga Swan was fire.
Yeah,
the
who else was
one-line
there?
killer.
Mickey Fax was back. Mickey Fax was going by Renegade back then.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember this, Joe. I remember this shit. I remember Showtime did a show called The Next Episode or something like that, and Quest McCody was on that show back in the days.
That sounds familiar.
They did like different episodes. They had one in Detroit, one in LA, one in New York, and I think one in Florida. I think, and Quest McCody with one in Philly, and Detroit was Quest McCody. The one in New York was my man Diabolic.
It's crazy that like HBO and like you said, Showtime, a bunch of them that did shows on battle rap when shit wasn't loopy, and now that shit is crazy. That nobody has done no show or nothing.
And that's what and this way they could get the money from it.
It's
Like
almost like
I think y'all tried it too early and didn't really receive what y'all thought y'all was gonna receive from it. But I'm with you, Hollow. If they did it right now, like HBO, where y'all at? Showtime, where y'all at? Y'all need to bring that next episode shit back now.
Right.
And it'll be lit right now. I swear to God, it'll be lit right now. Because I remember,
they could do all types of different concepts with this shit. I mean, as far as contestants and shit like that. I mean,
yo, son, I even watched this shit on like some of the episodes is on. I ain't find all of them, but some of them is on YouTube. Like I found the Quest McCody one the next episode. Exhibit was a host. He was the host of the show.
You gotta send me the link.
I'm gonna send you the link. That's a fact. Your number still the same, Hollow?
Now I'm gonna text you on the gram.
Yeah, text me your number. I'll send you the link, bro.
But I'm saying you can also find the Showtime battles on the tube.
That's what I'm talking about. It's on the tube.
Yeah.
The Quest McCody one is up there. The one from there was in Atlanta. Oh yeah, Atlanta was Nestle. Nestle was on it. The Atlanta one was Nestle.
That's crazy.
The Cali one was some dude named Spitfire, who I found out is Geechee Gotti cousin.
You like unlocking memories right now.
I'm dead ass. I'm a historian with this. I can tell you about the back of the day shit, bro. I lived through it. I was super fascinated with it. Like this when I was looking at that shit. Like one of these days, I'm gonna kill one of them niggas.
While you said that, Swave, I just wanted to ask this question. So I'm glad you said that because I wanted to ask you and Hollow, what was your favorite era of battle rap? Like as y'all are both battlers, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of this shit. So you know what I mean? My favorite might not be y'all. So like what is your favorite time of this shit? Because y'all been through a lot of times. Like,
I keep it real. All right, let's take the money out. I like the Fight Club ever.
The money. Like, yeah.
I like the Fight Club ever.
So that's Smack DVD-ish era too?
I think the Smack DVD ever was probably a little bit before Fight Club. It was before
Smack
Fight
came
Club.
after the Fight Club.
Did it?
Before.
No, it was before Fight Club. Smack DVD was before Fight Club.
Yeah.
So we saw Serious Jones battle Jin before he battled Mook?
That wasn't the first one. You got to go to the first one, like the verse and Jen,
Yeah,
Mook and Mills. That was like
like
'01. Mook and Mills.
Yeah,
Man, bang.
yeah.
Yeah, Fight Club was before that.
For real?
Nah,
Remember?
nah.
Fight
I
Club
J
was
felt like
like
they
Mills,
were
J
simultaneous. I
J
thought they
Mills
were
and
around the
Mook,
same time.
J Mills and Mook was before Sirius Jones battled Jen. Hell yeah, it was before that.
Yeah, yeah, that was before that.
Yeah, so that was Smack DVD.
But you saying
Right.
Fight Club's your favorite? My favorite era is off camera. Is
I,
like the late '90s, early 2000s.
nah, no. See, I okay. We doing that, then that's my favorite ever. But we can't. That's not.
We can have fun.
I'm
Hold on,
thinking. I'm
hold on.
thinking he talking about recorded ever. I'm thinking he
That
talking
was
about
like,
record on camera ever. We off camera ever. I can tell y'all mad shit, but I ain't got no way to doc. I can't really prove nothing. That
Yeah,
shit is
That
just
that was
like
the
was
I,
fun.
on,
That
but
was
you
the
was on
funnest.
camera
but you
starting to
know,
clip
there's so
that's
time.
some
much shit
shit
going
you
on.
had to be there. You all I
But
can
listen,
tell
Right.
niggas is you had to be there.
There's so
you
Right.
much
got
shit going
grind
on.
time though. You got grind time. They started on camera. Now I mean
Yeah.
the
I,
Fight Club started on camera, so you got to go from there really.
okay, so all
That's what I
camera.
was thinking of. I ain't know
All
he
right, my
meant
bad. I blew
Yeah,
it.
all
let's start
together.
on camera to be fair. Like,
All right, I blew it. On camera, my favorite era is the Summer Madness type from Summer Madness 1 to probably, I guess from 2012,
you talking
2011 to about
2010, 11. Yeah,
2016.
Yeah, from
yeah.
like 2010 to like 2015, 16. Yep.
Yeah, that was my favorite era.
I love
Nah,
that.
I ain't gonna lie, Hollow. You might got it with that one. Cause
Yeah, it
that
was just
I remember summer. I remember me and
You
Ike
had
was
to be
that summer
outside.
madness at
You
Webster
had to be
Hall.
outside.
That summer madness at Webster Hall. I remember me and Ike was like, "Yo, ain't nothing beating that, bro."
man, man. It
That's
was a moment. It was a
that's the
moment.
battle.
Hey,
Summer Madness 2 is the event. I think a lot of these events is still chasing.
I wish I could
Right.
summer man.
That's the
But
pinnacle.
Summer Madness one was is like you just had to be there, yo.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
true.
Lions Den era. Lions Den was
I love watching the summer man.
I ain't gonna front. The reason
I
why I
know
say
y'all had
Fight Club,
the mics, but
the reason why I say Fight Club,
I did.
because I keep it
Lions Den might have
real.
been before URL, right?
I'm
If
Yeah, it
sure.
if
was.
Matt.
if you was pussy, you wasn't going to Fight Club. Fight
See,
Club
that's
had
why I
a
like the off-camera era because it was exciting. You got to go
yeah.
to peas. It
Yeah,
might
Tension,
pop
the
off. It's like,
tension was
nah,
in the
for real.
air. The tension was so much in the air
man,
in that Fight Club
You
room.
had to
One,
be
yeah,
outside,
yeah, I
baby.
like that feeling in
right.
battle rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
Fight Club
like
didn't
that,
invite
Niggas can't get
everybody in.
too
There was a
personal.
good 50 niggas in there about.
and you had to be
Absolutely.
somebody to be in there,
Yeah, you
Right.
and
Absolutely.
everybody was in there.
had to
Absolutely.
rap. You had to
Yeah,
rap.
huh?
Everybody can't
You couldn't
go.
get too personal back then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had
They
to rap.
and then they had their judges, and the shit with the stumbling. It made niggas come with their shit. He'll cut you
Got to be
off.
on point. And you might go
Stumble.
6, 7
Like,
rounds. If
yeah, that was crazy.
And you might go 6, 7 rounds. You had to have your shit ready.
go
That's a
again, it's
fact.
tied. You know you beat them, but they like it's tied because they
It's
want to see
time.
more. It's tied. I beat the nigga.
That's a fact.
No, we need another one. Oh my
That's a
god,
fact.
fuck it.
They did that with me and my man BK when I battled BK at Fight Club. Me and BK went like 6 rounds.
Fire.
They would not let us stop, and I was running out of bars. Like, yo, come on, my nigga, for real, for real. Like the
Got to
nigga
keep
BK
going.
wound up stumbling. They was like stumble, and I was like, all right,
Ooh,
finally, god damn, you know what I mean? But no, this shit was just
Fire.
yeah. Shout out to BK by the way. That boy, he nice.
That's
White
yeah,
what's
I
boy
up.
met
from
some
BK.
kill. I met
Shout
some
out to
killers up there
Avocado. He's in
at
the chat.
Fight Club. Johnny Cash,
So that was
Ghetto
that era
Ghost.
includes like the Aquas battle and all that too, right? Or
Well,
that's
Fight Club, nah. Fight Club is just
no,
Fight
I
Club.
mean the
That's probably
2000,
'05 to like
2000.
Awkwards was like the Scribble Jam
That
era.
was like that was
yeah,
like
that was like '08, '09.
Oh
Aquas was
yeah,
'09.
yeah. 08, 09.
Yeah,
Scribble
that was a
Jam
little bit
era.
after.
You know what I mean? The Scribble
Yeah,
Jam
Alfred
era
was
was
a
a dope
while.
era
He
too.
was a while ago.
The Scribble Jam era was a dope era too. I think
Right.
Awkward's highest moment in battle rap is when he battled Rex.
You think so? I thought it was
I
Arsenal
was about to
because
say
I
the
thought
Oz
Rex
Oh,
beat
battle.
him.
you
It was
know
the
what?
Oz
Yeah,
battle.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. It was Arsenal. You absolutely
Yeah,
right.
I don't even want to say he got ours. He just made it look like he got ours.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact. Damn, I forgot about that one. That was yeah, you right.
that was the pinnacle, baby.
Nigga, I'm be real. That was before Summer Madness. That was Summer Madness.
Yeah.
That Battle of the Bays.
Them exactly. Grind
That
time
was
battle would
that.
have been the Grizzlemanias. What?
Right.
But
That
yo,
was
Hollow,
bigger.
when you battle conceited, nigga, that was like the biggest battle
I
rap
bet when
scene.
me and Conceited battle Il Mac,
Yeah.
I never battled Conceited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
No,
did the fake
that was
battle.
crazy.
who did no was it
I
who
did
did
the
you
fake
battle
battle.
when you ripped off your shirt, bro?
Il Mac,
Yeah,
me and
man.
When I was
Conceited
ill.
battle Il
With both
Mac.
battles.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right.
He
That's
battled
right.
both of us that day. He was crazy.
It
Yeah.
was Ilmac. I
Looking
said
back,
conceited.
that's fucking crazy. Like
I
you
know you
battled
battled
who
somebody
did this
short.
and holla the same day.
Yeah, nah, because you was there when we did the fake battle, me and Con.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I
I
remember
remember
that
when
shit.
that dropped. I definitely clicked.
Facts.
Niggas got me with that. I was like, oh, conceded hollow, click.
But
Man,
nah, you right though. The
Select.
Grizzle Manias,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
was like they little weekend events where
yeah,
everybody would fly
big
out,
room.
everybody be hell yeah, bro. That shit was those were our summer madnesses back then. Like
I missed a couple
that's
because
what
I was in and out of jail, but I missed Grizzle because I was locked up. I missed Summer Madness too because I was locked up. So I missed a couple of them, but
you did
I
that
got
first. Then that the one where you battle Illman, that was a Grizzle, wasn't it?
yeah. That was the first Grizzle. I
That
missed
was the
Grizzle
first
too
Grizzle.
with Solomon and Ness.
Solomon
Yeah,
and
that's the one I was on. That's where I battled.
Man, I was so
It's Mook
mad. I
versus
missed that
Party.
motherfucker.
Mook
Yeah,
versus Party already
I
dropped last week.
battled Sid Vicious.
Nigga, you think I don't know? That's my favorite opener
Yeah.
ever. King Cat,
that
Snickers,
was Grizzle.
Hoss.
That was Grizzle too. Hell
No
yeah,
ball.
B. Yeah, my fault. That hell yeah. See, those
And
are some
then and
days
then
for me.
I ain't gonna hold you. Franchise and Zilly, they had my favorite 2-on-2 for me. I mean, Franchise and Star Eater versus Fresco and Real Deal.
Remember Star Eater? Wow.
Nigga, that's my favorite 2-on-2 for a minute.
no niggas knew about the Fresco.
Damn, niggas. Yo, I ain't check out Grind Time, but you know what? I need to go back to
You gonna
YouTube
go
and
down
look
the
up.
wormhole tonight?
I'm about to go. Yup, I'm
Real,
about to go
sometimes
look up
I be
old Grind
going
Time
back to
battles, B.
that.
You can go down memory lane, B. That's a fact. Cause I ain't do that in a long time, B. It's like they kind of just faded.
Y'all,
And Grind Time is niggas wouldn't even know me if it wasn't for Grind Time.
Man,
Rest in peace,
that
my
was the
brother.
pinnacle.
Rest in peace, my brother PH.
Rest in peace, PH. You know what's funny? I watched him and Dumbfounded probably 2 months ago.
That's another side. And
Bro.
I watched him in Disaster. Me and my son was in here watching him in Disaster maybe like I say probably like a month ago.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because we was just watching the old battle. I started watching Me in Disaster.
I
And
ain't
then
gonna lie, I
and,
was praying for PH going over there back then because they wasn't letting niggas get out easy with a dub. You know
nah,
what I'm saying?
fact.
Nah, they was over there
Yeah.
bugging.
And that's why I love PH because he ain't give a fuck.
He didn't give a fuck. He went out
Nah,
there.
he went out there, B.
Nah, that's a whole fat foot fact he did.
Yeah, that's a whole fact. He battled Disaster. He went back out there, battle dumbfounded. He ain't even care. I
Yeah, because
said,
Diz
nah.
was the one I was worried about. I was like, damn, I don't know if he going and he went out there and turned up.
Y'all
Turned
remember
out.
Mook
He
Fight Club
beat
battle?
this.
So
Y'all remember Mook
what?
Fight Club battle?
Who?
Mook Fight Club battle against Cardi?
Yeah, remember that.
That's a classic. That's a
That's a
classic
classic.
Mook performance.
So what could
Hell yeah.
happen now? What could happen now in battle rap to change shit to make it feel more like you know what I mean to bring some sort of energy back to this shit, like you know what I mean? Because that's what a lot of people want is that energy back to the actual battles. Like, what do you think is a good idea to?
You don't want my opinion because I'm a strict nigga. I take
No, I mean,
niggas' money if they
be
don't
real.
turn
Like,
up.
you know,
Nah,
it
nigga,
ain't
Niggas stumble, take
you ain't
their
no
money.
stricter than us, bro. Go ahead, talk your mind.
you're a legend
Take
in
the,
this, so you know what I mean.
pay extra if niggas get crazy. If niggas stumble and come up short, take some of their bread. Like you got to pay for that.
See?
I,
And
I've
I,
been I've been saying
Hey,
shit
yo, I
like
ain't been
that, yo.
saying shit,
I've been
and
saying shit like that.
I ain't too far from that either. I keep it real, but you
Maybe
know,
give me a shot.
Just a percentage, not they whole half, but niggas got to get deducted.
Something for something.
Like I think that'll make niggas be like,
Oh,
oh, I
you know
gotta
what
turn
I,
up.
you know
Niggas
what I
I mean,
paying
do?
an
what would be a
extra
good
if
deduction
I
fee?
get crazy.
You know what I
What
do for my events though, Hollow? I know you probably don't know this, but I have incentives on all of the events. So the battle of the night, bar of the night, and Swave. This is not a cap. Niggas get
You
extra
doing
bag,
it.
right, Swave?
that's a
You
fact.
doing it. Oh,
Facts.
you doing it.
Like we
Me,
incentivize
me
actual
and A-Ward got incentives.
actual production that goes on. You know what I mean? Like if you get the battle of the night, performance of the night, body of the night, you get the most. You know what I mean? So if you end up bodying somebody, you literally get the most. You feel me? That's always the biggest one, because I don't think nobody should be coming here to get bodied. Like, so if you really do body somebody, then like I fucked up with the matchup. Let's be real. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm paying for that. Like,
Right, right.
because
That's
you
fire. So
did your
you
thing.
already doing
You know
it.
what I mean? So
So
that's how I
perfect.
feel like, and I'm trying to bring I'm trying to figure out a way to bring more energy back to this shit, and we got to incentivize the artists, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
To go as crazy as they can, like, you know what I mean, so we can get the best out
Yeah,
of
to be
the battles, because you know a lot of battles that happened could have been even crazier. I was just talking to the homie in Charlotte. He was like, "Yo, there's so many battles that got booked and wasn't like that crazy that I wish would get rebooked, like to like, you know what I mean." So I
yeah, it's
don't.
just one tweak away. Like I really feel like it's one nice idea away from
I do too,
nigga shit just boom.
because
Just
this
like
shit
the
is fire.
UFC in the 90s.
Battle rap is fire. If you all of y'all at some point became a fan of this shit, like at some point, you know what I mean? Something sparked in your fucking brain to make you like a fucking fan of this shit. The same
Right.
shit can happen to anybody the fuck else. You
This
know,
shit needs to be in the Olympics. They got everything else in the Olympics. This shit should be in the Olympics.
Hey yo, I put this shit on Twitter the other day.
we should do the
That's
battle rap
crazy.
Olympics. I'm
Yo,
a believer of that.
Battle Rap Olympics, we could do it ourselves.
Get the
Cause,
best
cause
niggas from
I brought
America
it up, right? And
to promote UK.
somebody brought up a point for me that they probably wouldn't do it in the Olympics, because the Olympics is more about physical, about movements. Like
I
everything in the
think
Olympics is physical.
freestyling would be an Olympic sport.
That shit would be crazy.
We
And
have
then
our own Olympics. We have our own.
now freestyling, you definitely gonna lower how many people is
Right?
gonna participate, because everybody ain't a freestyler.
But ain't that
So
like a physical ability? Wouldn't they
That's an
consider that like
ability. Yeah, that's
for your brain, but
that's
you ain't really got to do no real body movement for that.
right, right.
But for your brain, it's a hell of an exercise. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But you
They
know,
have to do but so much for that breakdancing
cause,
bullshit they
but
was doing.
breakdancing, like for
Right.
instance, because my thing was, if they put breakdancing, why can't they do battle rap? But then my man was breaking it down. Breakdancing is actually body movement. Like it's actually contorting your body, and
And I
it's
think the
shit to
main
it.
thing that keeps the majors away from us is the being able to control the content and being able to
Yeah.
control what's
And
said.
then it would be censored like a motherfucker if we was on
Right,
Olympics, because
right.
that's families watching. So we're not gonna be able to curse. We ain't gonna be able to talk about killing. It's gonna
But
be
still,
real.
like we said earlier, HBO or Showtime is perfect for it.
right, because
That's a
you know
fact.
they
I
got
say
all
somebody in the
types of
chat
movies
say
with content,
stars.
all
Right
types
now,
of.
stars will be perfect for that type of shit.
Stars,
Which
yeah,
is,
definitely.
you know what I mean? That's true too. That's a fact.
How shit goes. Most people go to, like, you know what I mean, Netflix, Hulu, Tubi. You know what I mean? They got their own little whatever that, you know what I mean, whatever you watch, like it's usually on one of these apps right now. So
Right.
even for like a Netflix to come in and be like, yo, that battle, like, you know what I mean, battle rap is, I could see something with this, like, you know what I mean, some sponsorship come through, and then it's really lit, right?
Right.
That's what we all looking for. So you know what I mean, I'm just trying to figure out a way to get this shit lit, just like everybody else. I'm working as hard as y'all working on y'all rounds. I'm working on, you know what I mean, trying to figure out a way to make this shit pop. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna
And
double back on you too, because I got some ideas that I just
we
want to
do,
send your
because
way off camera.
we actually sat down and talked a little bit, you know what I mean, before, but um, yeah, I'm down for a lot of that shit that you was talking about before, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
it's all about expanding and growing this shit, man. Like, and when you get like an opportunity to make some shit happen, like, you know what I mean, it's just important as a real fan of this shit, or a real
hey
participant.
yo, this is my thing. This is what I always want to do. This is my idea. I want to do a region versus region battle. Harlem
Those always
versus
work.
whoever. I want to do a Harlem versus the world.
What if Harlem
Saying
lose?
that shit.
I
Nigga, we
listen.
don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Y'all cheating. We don't want to hear that Harlem. We doing New York City,
Harlem versus
nigga.
the world is crazy.
My
Yeah, y'all got ringers over there, Swave. Y'all been doing this since the
is that my
dinosaurs.
fault, nigga?
You
That
can
these
do,
niggas grew up
you
in the
can do,
neighborhood I grew up in?
No, but
Listen,
it's
it's
not
Harlem.
fair. Y'all win. Y'all got it.
Nah, so,
Y'all got it. Let's not even do the battle. Y'all get it,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
I want to do
Oh, you
hard,
got
but
on your
all
team. Like,
right, we can do it, y'all. We can do New York versus Do regions. Do New
Regions.
York State versus St. Louis, or New York versus
New York
Detroit,
versus
or New York versus LA, New
You say,
York versus,
yeah.
you know what I mean? New York
We did New
versus
York versus the
uh,
Midwest already, right?
yeah, New York versus Atlanta, New York. But
South,
you gotta get really
South.
now. How we gonna do New York versus the South? The South is multiple states, bro.
Right.
Everybody
What you
gonna say
think
they
about
want
this,
Yeah.
shit,
Sway?
but
What about crews like EFB versus Team Hami?
Like
Uh,
we could do that too. We
fire.
ARP
I
actually
remember
did.
ARP did one of those.
We did Team Hami versus
Did he?
Writers Block. We cooked them niggas.
Writers Block got. I mean, they got over.
They was they was a little loop.
It was a little
I don't want to
biased.
cook them, but
We won,
EFB
nigga. Hami won, nigga. That's what I'm saying,
Niggas was
or
bro.
like
smoke ass
Cave Gang,
there. I
They
see.
did
I
they
was
did their
like,
thing. They did their thing.
okay.
I ain't gonna say that, but we won.
somebody a little more tight knitted,
But
get y'all a better run.
Yeah, he
back
said
to
Twig.
I think
I feel like if you
think
do, if you really want to do one, I honestly think you should do one in a neutral area. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
that's a fact.
Where I was from, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's all right. We doing. Let's do
Purpose
it.
driven salute.
Niggas was just telling me about fucking Salt Lake or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Go out some fucking where nobody really be going for
Yo,
it.
my man was just on here earlier from Toledo.
We'll see who wins.
My man Tank Gotti, the dude I just battled Saturday, he was on here. He from Toledo. He trying to spark up a market in Toledo. You know what I mean?
I almost pulled up, man. Somebody told me not to pull up, so I didn't pull up. But I was about to. I was like, yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, I cooked him anyway, B. He was, you know what I mean? But shout out to Tank
And he
because
won. I seen it. He said he won. I'm be.
nah. I mean, he's supposed to think that. But
You know,
shout out to
that's
Tank for doing what he did, though. You know what I mean? And he trying to spark that market out there. So that's another. I'm just saying that
they got some fire people.
put
out there.
Toledo on the list. Put
With
Toledo on the
ATS
list.
Rec. ATS Rec is fire. I don't
Yes,
know
yes.
about
He
okay.
was just talking about ATS, but
He's fire, bro.
he
I
just
know.
battled Tavok on the card.
He was supposed to be on one of my cars and shit. Yeah, I already know about brother. Gifted, Fifth Element, Pain. That's Shotgun Sugar on our shit. Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Pain versus Cortez dropped today too. Like, if y'all ain't go peep that, man. Like,
Pain from Toledo.
Go check that out. Pain from Toledo.
I ain't even know
Sometimes
that.
he be claiming.
Oh, that's fire.
He be claiming Philly though, so I mean I don't know, man.
Yeah, which one is it? Be Philly and Toledo not even close.
I ain't never heard Payne claim Philly.
I did.
Toledo.
Battle City
He
Cows. I
claimed Toledo.
reference the battles, man. I know.
definitely heard
He said
I ain't
Toledo.
saying shit, man. I'll be at the events. You know what I
Nigga
mean?
said he from
hide and
Toledo.
I thought you said Toledo too.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Stupid.
You know what I mean? But they got their whole squad from Toledo. All them niggas is fire for real. They all like,
Nah, niggas is nice. Niggas was nice on the card. Like ATS Rexy. I mean, I gave it to Tavon. I gave the battle to Tavon, but I think he did good though.
How was the crowd in there?
The crowd was great. That's what I'm saying. It was a great crowd.
I mean, people pulled up.
It was packed. He did. This nigga did a
Look,
great event.
I was looking at it on camera. I was like, man, that shit looks like it's a decent little spot.
It was a night. The venue was fire.
Okay.
And then it was bigger than the space he actually used. They had curtains up. Like if you move the curtains, they had a whole nother side that was like, damn, like how big is this? And then the venue he was using, that was his people's. Like they was there telling me, yeah, we own this spot. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, this venue dope. The venue was dope.
Tank don't even know. I know him. I know you battled Rec, and I know you battled. He's like, yeah, Rec's fire. I know you battled Rec and all that. Tank, I know all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you battle Reed and all that shit. I'm a tuned in nigga, so might pull up out Toledo, man. For real. I know there's a lot of talent out there. Talent is talent. Fire is fire.
That's a fact.
My shit that's my motto this whole year is just fire is fire.
Yeah.
No matter where they from.
That's a fact.
Fire is fire, regardless.
You can fight, you can rap, you nice, then tap in.
Nah, facts.
Holla at Scoop. Right.
He looking for the new talent, so you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Holla, what's up with you when you starting your league, bro?
Hollow in the background chilling. Yeah, I think you just.
Yo, Hollow. This nigga don't
Yo.
hear me. When you starting your league, bro?
I think that means he ain't starting one.
Okay, never mind.
Y'all talking to me? 'Cause my shit choppy a little bit.
Yeah, I said when you starting your battle league.
Oh shit! You know we July 26th. Our versus Trez. That's my battle league right there, baby.
I hear that.
July 26.
So how you predicting that battle happening? What's gonna happen? 3-0, 2-1, you what's up?
I say battle of the year. It's 2-1 either way. Battle of the year.
Okay, dope.
Battle of the
I
year.
like the way you put that. That fire. A lot of people don't do that. That's dope.
Yeah, 2-1 either way. I got to. I mean, when it drop on camera though, 3-0. I always 3-0 niggas up. Like Jazz, I 2-1 to on camera, but in the building they say I lost. I lose in the building every time, so I'm gonna lose in the building, but I'm gonna clear him on camera. Like Chef Trez ain't touching me on camera because the pen is just way better.
Right.
But in the building on the spot, 2-1 either way.
Yo, quick flashback moment. Back in the days in grind time, there was this nigga named Jay Focus.
Don't do this. I'm out.
That.
Hello? I'm coming right now. Coming right now. Nigga said in the Georgia. Come on, man.
You did battle Jay Focus. I see that.
Yo,
Well, he tried to embarrass me.
Jay Focus, nah, I'm not. You cooked him. Jay Focus was killing niggas back in the days. No curse.
Was he?
He was winning. He was one of the top niggas on Grind Time East Coast. No, he was in Grind Time East Coast.
He was on 106.
Yeah, Jay
Right?
Focus is today's
the only two niggas that smoked his boots is me and Hollow.
But wasn't he killing on Fight Club before he got to or was it 106? He was on 106.
He was on 106.
106.
I don't remember him in Fight Club.
I ain't gonna start. The only battle I seen for real was them versus Hollow, man. That shit was not that good. The shit was
Who? Him versus Hollow?
Yeah. I mean
Hollow smoked him. I smoked him too.
Danny, what up?
He did, but Focus wasn't focused. He didn't have too much shit.
Hollow smoked
Jay Focus is like today's Eunice.
Nah, Eunice is way better than that, boy. Why? Because he don't curse? That's why?
That's what I'm saying as far as him not cursing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was the first to not curse.
Yeah, Jay Focus, he made a whole thing like that. I don't curse.
And I made him curse. That's how bad I cooked him.
Me too. That's the same.
Oh, you made him curse?
I made him curse too. Hell yeah.
That dude trying to think his rhyme. He said, fuck.
Yo, son. That shit crazy. Yeah, we were the only two to cook the nigga back in the days. Everybody else was struggling with that nigga. I don't understand why.
Damn.
And then he quit and became a Christian rapper. Or
That's what he did?
Yeah, he went to God.
I mean, Christian rappers out here going crazy in battle.
Nah, but I
think he went to God.
Not that kind of Christian rapper.
No, hold on.
He battle Hollow with the
Let me rephrase that. I think he gave up rap altogether. He just
he went to God.
He found God. He gave up rapping altogether.
There you go.
From what I'm hearing. Like, I don't even think he rap no more. He just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got some Christian rappers. Why he ain't just, find
That's
God?
what I'm saying. I think he just gave up rap. Like, I ain't hear from him ever again.
Sometimes him, man, just can't focus on him, man.
He said we need a Jehovah's Witness rapper.
Listen, we got Christian battle rappers. They doing a great job here.
Got no Jehovah Witness rappers though. That is a new lane that needs to be
trying to tell you.
A Jehovah Witness rapper?
Right.
Oh, y'all doing too much. Doing too much. Yeah, doing too much.
I gotta go back to the airport. I'm about to try to clear my ticket. I gotta change my ticket. But July 26th, me versus Chef Trez. I just came here for an early update. I know they got Gnome and other cars, T-Top joint coming up.
Right.
Niggas know. We loopy.
Right.
I'm on that same car versus Av.
That's what's up. Salute to you, Hat.
Well,
I see you on the 26th. I'm on that card as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna
see you outside.
Yes, sir. You'll be safe, bro. You heard?
All right, I got you, and I'm hitting you right now on your joint.
Yeah, send